Hello, and thanks for choosing this video course. In this video, I'm going to let you know the reason why people use webinars. First of all, do you know what exactly a webinar is? Webinar is a seminar or other live educational presentation that takes place on the internet, allowing participants in different locations to see and hear the presenter, ask questions, and sometimes answer polls. It was reported that 62% of marketers used webinars as a tactic to deliver back-to-back content marketing. Additionally, marketers rated webinars as the third most effective content marketing tactic of all. Now, you might be wondering why webinars are so effective. Let me give you some reasons to convince you. First of all, the immersion it involves. Webinars are the most immersive content experiences available. No other tactic offers attendees the experience of interacting with the content so thoroughly for 30 to 60 minutes. In addition to a variety of interactivity options, attendees can ask the presenter questions live and participate in the conversation with peers even more easily than in an in-person environment. The interactive nature of this content consumption makes it highly memorable and impactful. Up next, webinars are able to have real-time content delivery. Additional related resources such as files or web links are easily provided to webinar attendees on the fly during the webinar or baked into the delivery in advance. This gives marketers the added benefit of delivering the planned content as well as offering additional content to attendees in real time to move them through the marketing funnel faster. This content remains live during the recordings as well, which gives future viewers the same access to the content that was delivered in real time. However, it depends on your platform to remain live during recording or not. Like no other content marketing tactic available, webinars allow for in-depth and real-time behavior lead scoring. The rich and interactive experience of a webinar gives marketers a wealth of information about attendees that can be wrapped into a behavior or engagement score. Besides behavior scoring, webinars are also cost-effective for both marketers and content consumers. They're less expensive than producing or attending a live event and offer a much wider reach due to their virtual nature. Furthermore, the more webinars a marketer incorporates into their overall marketing strategy at various stages, the lower the cost per webinar. The recorded webinar content continues to exist for consumption after the webinar, further increasing its cost-effectiveness. Moreover, if you want to promote your site or company with the help of webinars, it's totally possible. Webinar presentation can increase the exposure of your business or company altogether. It's all thanks to the concept of webinar marketing that you can make a good use out of your webinar conferences in a promotional perspective in order to use it as an outlet to present your product and services to your audience at large. Since videos increase people's understanding of your product or service by 74%, having a webinar with full video on demonstrating or explaining the virtues of your product through a presenter can have a huge impact on how people view what your company is providing more than simple advertising copy. The simplest but most important reason to choose a webinar is the convenience it provides. At this point, everyone has an online connection and a means to access it. Conducting webinars allows you to connect with everyone around the world without having them leave their home. Lastly, by having a webinar, you'll be able to give more credibility to your ideas. The simple act of putting on webinars will allow you, the people you are talking to, and the people who are watching to understand your concepts and establish agreements. Webinars are particularly effective in bringing people and their perspective together. This allows for an evolution of ideas to come about instead of it being stuck on an echo chamber in board meetings full of yes men. Everyone has a voice in a conference, including those watching it, in the form of a sidebar comment box.